Good morning! We are about to get started with our Sunday morning comic stream. I'm very excited to be back with another live stream, and I'm so excited to see you guys already here early in the morning. Hello, some random guy. Yes, may the pizza be with you. There will be pizza. I can say that much. There will be pizza. There was pizza last night even. I think I had pizza for lunch or dinner. I can't remember exactly. Hello. So we are still with a VTuber right now. This is because I am still using my temporary setup. I did break the monitor that I was using for my better setup, and unfortunately that means I am now back down to one camera, and I'm using that camera here to show the book, so I don't have a camera available to use as a webcam right now for my face. So that's why we're in VTuber mode. I hope you all don't mind. I originally drew this VTuber for my second channel, my gaming channel, and ended up not using it there, so at least it's worked out so that I have it available and I can get some use out of it here and now. Good morning. So what, I can't read that from here. Oh, yay, stream. Yes, hello, VJ.PJDJ. I always trip up when I try to read your screen name. But yes, good morning and hello. It's 5 p.m. there. Wow, okay. So I guess happy Sunday. Does that still work? Or is it not Sunday where you are either? I know there is a part of the world that is like a day ahead of me. So if you're from that side of the world, happy Monday. We are looking at the page that we had started working on previously, and we'd gotten halfway through it, mostly halfway through it. I mean, like the top half of the page is mostly done. We're missing a little something here, which we're going to add in very quickly. Just call you VJ. Okay. Hello, VJ. I will remember that for next time. So good day, I suppose. I don't know if it's daytime, nighttime. It is Sunday there for you. Okay, so it's 5 p.m. on a Sunday for you. So at least it's still a happy Sunday. I noticed something in this top panel here where we have Ghost Anna carting them off to the dungeon. We are completely lacking any like spatial foundation. So I'm just gonna kind of like come in here and draw this squiggly line for the sand, and we're just going to kind of bring in our background that way. And then to sell it a little better, we can also bring in some clouds. So we'll just drop a little cloud there, maybe a bird there, and a little tinier one here. And then maybe a smaller cloud on this side out that way, further in the distance. So I don't know if that's visible. Hopefully that's visible. Pizza Demon Chan would probably like it in the dungeon being a demon and all. I could see that. Yeah, that adds up. The math is mathing there. So I don't think she would mind so much being cast off to the dungeon, carted off to the dungeon. We do have another, I don't know, is she like, Candy Lamity, is she technically a demon? I don't know. She's kind of like, more of like a mischievous fairy type, I believe. I think her character is more kind of, yeah, kind of little evil fairy-like. She's just always got this mischievous face. She's always up to something, but you don't get the impression she much enjoyed being carted off to the dungeon here. An imp, maybe, I'm not sure. I guess we'd have to ask the person that submitted her to clarify for us. But yeah, I noticed we needed a little bit of kind of a background on this one, so just doodling that in real quick, and then I believe we'll be able to get away with adding Mock here. So this fella right here, Mr. Announcer Guy, the MC for our bake-off, this royal bake-off that everybody is participating in. We need to kind of put a face to the voice here because we've got some text here but it's pointing at no one. So we gotta fill that in, and then we're down into the final half of the second half of this page, and we can rock out what's happening with the allocation of our new players on our other teams. So that's, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for shaking the camera. I know that's got to be terrible to see. It's going to be hard to focus. I bumped into it. It's all connected. It's all, like, again, temporary setup, not my favorite, but we're making it work, guys. We're gonna pull it off either way, but there may just be a few bumps and you know, like quirks along the way, like what just happened with me shaking the camera. Pausing to take a sip of coffee. So, I did hear you earlier though, pizza, there will be pizza. And we are doing the lunch round next. So I'm sure the team that Pizza Demon Chan has joined. Where is my list? Oh no, what did I do with that? I should have that handy. I need it for drawing today. Where? I'm looking around. Oh no, we did a poll and everything to figure out who's gonna go on what teams. I've gotta find that book. It's got our list in it. Oh no, hold on. I think I found it. I think this is it. I'm just gonna have to find the right page and then we'll be right back at it. So it's, okay, you insulted Stream Elements? I did. How? What did I do? It thought you slapped it. Stream Elements bot is running. That's hilarious. I didn't know it could do that. I tried to set it up once upon a time ago, and then I basically just set it and forgot it, and I don't know. I don't even know what the Stream Element bot does. It's there. I don't think I can get rid of it. Once it's there, but this is where we're at, folks, with with my technical proficiency when it comes to this sort of thing. Okay. Well, I don't see the list in this book, so I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and draw Mock where we need him, up here. And then I might do a little snooping in the last stream video. You guys can sleuth with me, and we will find the part of the video. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I made this for my video game channel, and then ended up not using it over there, but then I needed it for this because of technical issues, being that I accidentally knocked over my monitor when moving furniture around in my room and then busted it. So I am now down a webcam, and the only cam I have is the cell phone, which I'm using for capturing the book. So unfortunately it cannot be pointed at my face, which I'm fine with actually, because I did not have to do my hair this morning. So yeah, I got to come to stream basically in my jammies with my hair a hot mess from, you know, I've got bedhead right now. And you guys don't know that, except now you do, because I told you. It's great that it worked out for now. Thank you. Yes, I'm so glad that it was available to make it this all still come together and still be able to pull this off. Yeah, my secret is now out. I have bedhead, y'all. Bedhead, pajamas, and a cup of coffee, and that's how we're kicking off this morning. But yes, hello, as comic makers. So good to see you. We were just about to draw Lurking Tony's character, Mock. He's got a line here, and we need to give a face to go with the voice, so it's not just a floating speech bubble to nothing. And I think I'm gonna just come in here with a pencil, and I think what I'd like to do is exaggerate a little bit. Do like almost like how we used to do Dave. like give the face, like the lips, really just pushing them out so that we can, oh, do we even see his nose, or is it just this one time we didn't see it over here? Let's page back and get a little character continuity. Okay, he does have a nose. It's a little round nose, so he's got like a, not loving that, so let's start over, but we got this. Oh, nice. I'm ready to see all the comic action. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. We are entering, at long last, round 2 of the comic, which is what we're announcing here, the lunch round. Each team gets new helpers, and we've acquired, if you see the 4 characters in this panel here, this is from last stream. We got 4 new characters, and so we are adding each of these characters to our remaining teams. You know, like sans this team up here that's being carted off to the dungeon for cheating. And just for us comic makers' sake, let's flip back a page and show you the moment of truth right here. This giant panel in the center where their team, here they are, the 4 of them, our 4 miscreants, were swapping salt with sugar on another team's table and, you know, obviously completely sabotaging another team. And so they were found out. They were judged, and then the punishment was made clear. Yes, cheating. Can you believe it? And so, yeah, that's there. And based on everybody's votes in chat, they decided that the appropriate way to deal with this cheating was to lock them up in the dungeon. So that is where they are headed. They will not be participating any further in our bake-off hooligans. You said it. That's exactly what it is. So these guys will not be joining that team. Thankfully for them, they'll get to join our upstanding 3 remaining teams. Hand orange covering eyes, yeah. All right, so I'm going to just drop in a little placeholder. It looks like an almond for Mock's face here. Oh no, I can't put up that high. I forgot the signature hair. Let's do this 3 times a charm, okay? Let's do this one more time. It is kind of a long, skinny panel, so I'm gonna back him up a little bit here. We're gonna put the head kind of like here, because we need all that room for that luscious hair. And then we're going to kind of repeat what we did on this side, where we're gonna have the megaphone just sort of out here like this, right? And that means we need, give him a neck, some shoulders here. We need to bring the arm up to hold the handle. So let's put a handle on it. And we'll bring the hand in, like a little gloved hand, to hold this. And now we can bring the arm down, because now that we know where the hand is, we can just bring the arm in here. And the rest of our guy. There we go. And now I can sort of adjust the head's positioning a little bit. We're not going to lean it back so far. We're going to bring this up a little. And honestly, I feel like I could zoom in a bit, maybe, and make this a little bit easier for you guys to see. Hold right there. Let's see if it'll let me. I guess not. I had high hopes, but it's not letting me do that. One more time. Nope, it's not letting me do that. Okay. Well, we're gonna just roll with it as is. And I shot them censored eyes. I'm not sure I understand. Can we all agree that Perry's art style is so cute? Oh, VJ, thank you so much. I do have a solution to this riser problem. And it is called stacking books. So I think I can get this book up here even without Zoom. Because I honestly, so what you don't know, and I'm going to tell you now, I had to re-download my casting software for the camera. So the camera on the phone that's casting this footage to my OBS. I had to re-download it. So even though I had already purchased it and I should be able to zoom the camera in with the purchase version, I had to re-download the trial version because it wasn't connecting with the computer. I solved it. I figured out what the problem is. I'll be able to get it all set up correctly next time. But for the sake of streaming on time today, because I only just discovered what was wrong at the very end, or like at the very last second, and we're still using the trial run version of this casting software. 100% thank you, S Comic Maker. The art is so good. I had to like the video. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. Thank you so much. So is this better? Are you guys able to see just a little bit closer what we're doing here? I think so. I have it up on a stack of books. We're going a very, very hands-on approach to zooming. We're not going to do a digital zoom. We're going to do a manual zoom. We're going to bring the book to the camera. All right, so Mock with his okay, so he has these very big, very round glasses. So we're going to bring these in here. And then the little nose that we talked about before, this little round nose. And this poor guy is always caught with his mouth open, his mouth wide open, because he's making an announcement. I don't like that version though, so let's try that again. Let's do. I have the teams up. You do? Okay, let me hear it. I'll write them down again. We will rewrite this so that we have on another tab. Thank you. Let me have it, and I'll write them down. Who's on whose team? Look at you doing all the the detective work. That's awesome. Thank you so much for figuring that out. I gotta get my notebook game together because I have several notebooks scattered around my office and none of them are really like specific to any one thing. I just write on whichever one is closest to my hand at the time that I need to write something down. Bad habit. Yeah, so I need to get more organized. A sip of coffee because it's still early in my time zone. Yeah, when you have that ready, okay, cool, awesome. So we've got Laurel Green, and she is on Team Fungi Hops a Lot. Team Fungi, okay. And that Laurel Green is this one right here, our Boba Tirista. And then we have, you don't have the full name, that's okay. It's Fungi Hops a Lot. That's all I need. Like, I know what you mean when you say that, so that's good. And then we have Pizza Demon Chan. I don't have the full name as it's. Oh, yeah, I read that part. Okay, so when you get to the others, let me know, and I'll write those down as well with the notebook that I currently have handy. And then back to Mock here. Like, I feel like I gotta bring the cheeky out and the chin down because we're doing an open mouth pose because he's making another announcement. And then the ear, we'll put the ear kind of like right here. Okay, and then for the father-son duo, we have Holland, which is the father, and then at Team Chi. So we have oh, Chef Turkey, Team Chef Turkey, Team Chef Turkey. It's like playing Clue. Team Chef Turkey, which leaves us with Team Fungi Hops a Lot, Chef Turkey, then that's who's our final team. Our last team would be, just take a quick look back through some of these other pages. Fungi Hops a Lot. Dave's team. I forgot this last time too. Team of the Crop, that's it. Okay. We have solved the mystery. Very much thanks in part to some random guy for doing all the homework. So team of the crop. Team of the crop. That is going to be Pizza Demon Chan's team. Okay. That is phenomenal. That brings us right back up to speed. Hello, Nancy. Hi. Let me do hello. we are, yeah, finishing this page from last time. We just got our notes back from the previous stream. Some random guy found or did the work for us and went back and looked it up, which is phenomenal. Thank you so much. And we are adding the character that we needed for this last panel up here for the top half so that we can move into our bottom half today. And we are starting the lunch round. So breakfast round completely done. Results are in. Consequences paid. And we are ready to move on to the next one. So here we go. I'm gonna just sort of pencil that in. And it looks like he's got a little bit of a widow's peak. So we're gonna add one of those. And then we gotta do like he's just got like this fabulous floof of hair here, right? That just kind of whooshes around like a dollop of whipped cream. And we're just gonna give him back his gorgeous whooshy hair. And yeah, there we go. Mock with all of his, and you know what? I feel like we could push this even further. I feel like we could exaggerate. This looks a little bit tame. I think we can push a lot of these. So let's bring, we're going to give a little bit more size to this, right? So I'm going to bring our megaphone out even further. And then for his expression, we're going to add a little bit more stretch. So we'll bring the cheeky out a little bit further, the chin down even more, because I just want him to be screaming this like from the rooftops. We are going into the next round. There we go. That's a little bit more bombastic, which I think is what we're going for here. He's our hype man, right? We've got to give him some hype. There we go. And then the glasses, of course, got to go back behind the ear. And they've got like that sheen on them. So we got to have the sheen on the glasses. And now I think we're ready for a little ink, right? Like, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That came together kind of quickly. I'm not complaining. Oh, wait. I'm almost forgetting. We have a little detail on his shirt and on this. I can't believe I almost jumped straight in with inks. Whew, that was a close one. But no. We have to include the pattern that's on his megaphone. So we've got like this kind of a pattern, right? That goes, I could do better. There we go. A little bit more like that on the megaphone. And then for his shirt, he has on like a vest. So we've got to pop that collar. We want that to come around like this. And here. That's a little better. So up and over the shoulders. Something like that. I think I drew it a little high. Let's see. If I erase some lines here, what are we working with? I think maybe, yeah, that looks a little better. Because it's like, it doesn't come all the way up to his like, we're not like, it's not touching the ears, it's not touching the back of the hair. We just kind of need to be a little bit more subtle with this. Subtle, it doesn't sound like the right word for this character, but we need to be like just the outfit cannot be as big as his personality, is what I'm saying, because they're not competing, right? You got this. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So I think now that's more appropriately filling the panel, and we've stayed on brand as far as like the character's design goes. So now it's safe. Pretty sure it's safe to go in here with a pin. So obligatory question here for you guys, as is tradition. What did you have to eat before stream? Did you have breakfast? Did you have lunch? Did you have dinner? Was it pizza? Was it pizza rolls? Was it pizza bagels for breakfast? What are we having? And I will let you guys know mine. Mine is obviously breakfast because it is morning for me. And I had a cup of coffee with what they're like coffee biscuits. And I dip them in my coffee and it makes them really soft and tasty. Hello, Deadlight Switch. Good morning. You and Nancy had egg rolls for lunch. VJ is eating avocado toast right now for breakfast. That sounds delicious. And some random guy, bagels, because you ran out of bread. Bagels is good. Bagels, is it like a bagels but not for breakfast bagels, or bagels as breakfast? Because I could see it either way. Like, bread for toast makes sense for the morning if you're doing breakfast, but so does bagels. Hello, Crazy Crafter Prime. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I was late. I was watching some 80s Transformers episodes. That's awesome. Aren't they making, yeah, they're making another Transformers movie. I definitely saw a trailer for another Transformers movie very recently. I don't know if it's out yet, but they're definitely doing another one. That's for sure. There's another one happening. Whether or not it's in theaters yet, I don't know. But they're definitely making another Transformers movie. Okay, so toasted them instead of bread slices. Yeah, I like toasted bagels too. You could technically, yeah, you don't have to toast them. That is definitely optional, but I do like bagels toasted. I think that's a good choice. It sounds like a delicious meal to me. I think you're winning. You're winning at life right now. Toasted bagels sounds amazing. That is a win. All right, so we're gonna just come in here and give our friend some nice clean line art to clean, and then we're gonna erase all the messy sketch lines that I made with when I was like trying to figure out with pencil where we were gonna put everything. And then it'll look nice and clean, like we knew what we were doing all along, because that's how that works. And yeah. We'll just bring the thumb out here, the arm down here like this. And then, yeah. The collar of his shirt like this. And bringing this down. Oh yeah, I'm using, what pen is this? Because it's not what I was using before. Can you guys see that? I am using a brush pen. I cannot, I'm going to try to pronounce it. Please do not hate me. Fudinosoke brush pen. And I'm pretty sure I just ordered this off of Amazon. And it's just, it's not like small, medium, large or anything like that. It's just brush pen. And before I was using, nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. The micro line calligraphy pen. And I had sizes extra small, small, medium, and large, and I was using those. And they're all great. And if I do want to do some tinier details, I will, of course, switch over to the one I was just holding, the small microliner. But I think for most of the line work that I'm doing in this book, I think that this one is just a good size. I've like really, it's nice to be able to like just use one pen for everything and not constantly be like picking up and putting down and picking up and putting down other pens to try to like get the right size. So, oh no, I don't kind of love how I did that. Now I'm gonna have to like do a little bit of striping in here to make it look right. That's okay, it's fine. It's fine, this is fine. I use digital as I love the resolution and freedom. Yeah, I'm so a little backstory. I am a digital artist. I have virtually no experience with traditional media, like at all. I just started on the computer. Well, not computer, on an iPad on deployment when I was in the Navy. And I was drawing for fun and to pass the time while I was out at sea on a ship. And I really liked it. And I started making my own little comic called Zombie Chiefs, which, by the way, my chief was not happy about when he saw what I was drawing. He like looked at it and he was like, is that supposed to be me? And it was like an angry zombie chief. And he was so furious. He thought that I was like, I don't know, vent arting, like making vent art of him or something, which I was not doing. That's not what it was. But he definitely did not take it well. So that was an experience. For having no traditional experience, your drawings are great. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's so nice, especially coming from you as comic maker. Thanks. I am trying, but I'm also, and I think this is what's helping me the absolute most, I'm trying not to take it too seriously too, because I get like crippling anxiety when I worry about making mistakes, which, I mean, I'm not unique in that. I know that's like virtually or almost practically everybody. But it's been so bad. Like if you saw my first my art hoarder video, I went through art supplies I've been holding on to my entire life, and I'm in my 30s. And I have coloring books from when I was like 8 years old that have never been colored in. And I have sketchbooks that have never been sketched in or even doodled in. And colored pencils, markers, everything like that's never been used. So I've just been carrying them around with me my whole life, wanting to use them, but being too afraid to make something bad, to make something and then be like, oh no, I ruined it, you know? And like as time goes on, it gets harder because it's like, oh no, what is that? The audio library is doing something weird. We're gonna skip this one. There we go. Yeah, but like, so yeah, I carried around my whole life, all this stuff. And then I'm like, well, if I mess it up now, if I use it and I do a bad job, then I ruined it. And I carried it around my whole life for nothing. And so it's like, it can be so kind of stifling. There's also no stabilization for a wobble hand. Yeah, that too, I'm discovering. I can't just, you know, dial up my line stabilization. I even stopped drinking coffee for a hot minute, like at the beginning of this series of comic streams, because I had such shaky, let's see, let's go back. My pencil work, my penmanship was just so shaky in the beginning, especially. I mean, look at Earl here. Look at that. Can you see his face? Look at his face. Okay. Look at that. Look at how bad that is. Yeah, my hand was so shaky that I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not going to drink coffee until after the stream is over so that my hands aren't shaking so much when I'm trying to draw. And yeah, so for a couple of these pages here, I was off coffee, or I would wait to have coffee until after stream was over. And then at a certain point, I just decided, you know, like, it's not that serious. We're just having fun. I can drink my coffee if I want to. And so here I'm, you know, I'm drinking coffee again, and I'm drinking coffee today. So we are back on coffee, just putting that out there. So if my hands are shaky, you know, there is coffee involved. Yeah, it's hard because traditional is so much more permanent. That is also so true. I don't get to, like, I can erase pencil marks, but once it's like the pen mark is on, and also there's no layers. So I can't decide like, oh, that was like, I do a couple things, or like I render something out. I'm like, oh, that was better before I rendered it. I liked it better when, like, I don't know, it was a little bit like more solid or flat colors or whatever the case might be. You can't just go back. You can't delete a layer. You can't hide a layer. You can't try something out. Like, oh, would this look good? Like if I filled this all in with like ink, and be like, no, it doesn't. And then you can't undo that. Like once you make a mark, you've committed to it. So 100% as comic maker, it is definitely so much more permanent, which also creates so much more, like, you just have to be okay with the marks you're making, and you have to like find that confidence almost. I don't know if I'm picking the right words, but I think you guys know what I mean. So now that the top panels truly are done now, and we've got this where we want to get it, it is time to work on the new panels at the bottom of the page. So I'm going back to the pencil, mechanical pencil here, and we are going to start adding our, like, divvying up. And I've got the notes. Thank you, some random guy, I've got the notes. We're gonna start divvying up these teams. Who is gonna go see, speaking of Transformers, because Crazy Crafter Prime brought it up, who plans on seeing the new Transformer movie? Have you guys thought about that? Are you all caught up on, because I don't think I am. I don't think I watched whatever the very last Transformer movie was. I think I missed that one. Like, not missed, but just didn't go see it. So I think I'm gonna have to do a little catch up before I see the new one. I don't have much caffeine at all and still have wobbly hands. I don't watch films today. Is that just as a choice or as a happenstance? Like, are you deliberately not watching them for like a particular reason, or like it's just happenstance? Like, oh, my life is so crazy busy, I can't watch movies right now. Too short of an attention span. Nancy, duh, I love the Transformers movies. Yes, okay, that'll be fun. It'll be a good one to see, I think. I do need to catch up, though, before I go see whatever the new one is that they're about to release. Although, it looks like a completely new cast, so it may not even... You may not need to watch the prequels to see the new one. I haven't watched Transformers in a while, so I'll probably skip this one. Yeah, I think... I don't know that they're going to be related just based on the trailer alone. Like Witwicky's not in it. I mean, obviously Michaela's not in it. She hasn't been in it in a while. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, goodness, yeah, it's been a while too. It's even hard just to recall just because it's been so long since the previous one came out. I have noticed, and tell me if you guys have if this has been on your radar, there has been sort of a revival of 90s / early 2000s television. So, like, we're seeing a revival of Power Rangers. We're seeing a revival of the Ninja Turtles, right? And, like, we've had, what else? What was the other one that I saw that I was like, man, this is such... Like, I think I saw that they did something with Thundercats, or they were planning to, which I know, like, is more, I think, 80s than 90s, technically. I could be a little, like, these are soft, I'm throwing out soft dates, soft decades, because there's some overlap for sure. Like, what was, like, a kid's cartoon for my mom would still technically be a kid's cartoon for me, because there was some, like, obviously some of these things ran for decades, right? I know Kuma Bear made fun of the Power Rangers. Yeah, they're, like, coming back into mainstream media. Like, they're becoming relevant again. Hi, Roses! How are you? So good to see you. We were just talking about, I guess, like, the revival of Transformers and also Power Rangers. They did do a Power Rangers movie recently, but then I saw... Oh, Scooby-Doo. That was the other sorry, it popped in my head. The other one that, like, is definitely seeing a revival is Scooby-Doo, right? Like, they have... Well, obviously, we're not going to talk about the Scooby-Doo cartoon because it has not been received well. People did not like that one. I personally did not watch it. But then if you look... We've had the Scooby-Doo movies, which are old at this point. They need to, like, they're ready for a reboot. And then, you're good. You've been inflating your bike tiles. That sounds good. Are you going to go bike riding today? Is the weather good? Might be a good day for bike riding. The weather is picking up. We're starting to see that good weather, that good outside weather. I spent all day outside yesterday. It was lovely. I loved it. Oh, and if you haven't seen, okay, I really, really, really want to take you guys on a little road trip here. So we're going to deviate for a second, okay? We're going to screen share. We are going to go to YouTube for a second. And then we're gonna look at Mystery Machine Scooby. I did not spell that right. Scooby-Doo. No, it cannot be this hard. Okay. Mystery Machine fan-made Scooby-Doo live action. There it is. Mystery Incorporated. That's what I was doing wrong. Okay. So I am not going to... I'm not gonna play this on my channel, but what I am gonna do is grab this link and then I am going to drop it in the chat because this is a little ridiculous, but an incredibly well-made, like so good. It's such a well-made fan-made series for Scooby-Doo. So it's a Scooby-Doo web series. And you can tell they just poured a lot of resources into making this. It is so good, but also like kind of nuts. Like, like you're definitely, you gotta suspend disbelief in a couple places. So like, for instance, the actors are clearly not children, but they're still playing high school characters. They instead of doing like a, yeah, save it for later. It's so good. They should have played, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, folks, they should have done a college version of Scooby-Doo instead of high school students because the actors are just, I think they're too old to be playing high school students personally. But if you can just like suspend disbelief on that for a little bit, it's such a good series. They've done such a great job. They put so much work and effort into it. And the quality is like, this could be, what network is it that did Archie? And it looks like, oh yeah. Definitely save it, check it out. Gosh, I am like blanking here, but like this, it looks like if you saw the Nancy Drew series, what network did Nancy Drew? It looks like CW. Figured it out, CW, yay! So it looks like a CW series because of just the polish, the edit, the style, the drama, the acting. It just all has such a very strong CW feel. So if you liked Nancy Drew by CW, if you liked the Archie comics, I know they didn't call it Archie comic or Archie, but whatever the name of the series was based on the Archie comics by CW, this show, this YouTube original series, fan-made Scooby-Doo, looks like a CW show. It really does. So yeah, that's my little plug for them. Totally unrelated. I don't know a single person that worked on this, so I'm not saying this as a friend. I'm just saying it as somebody who stumbled across it and likes Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's good. So yeah, if you're disappointed by the Scooby-Doo cartoon reboot, try this instead. Okay, so yeah, Scooby-Doo, Power Rangers, Transformers, all of that is like making its way back. And like She-Ra, right? She-Ra's an 80s cartoon, He-Man. Yeah, there's a lot of them that are just having a renaissance right now. All right, so I gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. And we've got one tiny box. Maybe we should start with a tiny one because we got to fit a lot of characters in a tiny box for a whole team. You remember binging Roses Are Purple, binged She-Ra on Netflix. Yeah, I wanted to, and then it just never happened. I never got around to it. I really wanted to. I heard it was good. I've seen amazing fan art of the new She-Ra. And even like screen grabs from the series of the new art style. It looks very good. It reminds me of the Batman animated series, the style of art. Does that make sense? Felt very similar to me. Also, I think we lost our song, our audio. Let's pick another one. Let's see. Can you guys hear that? We'll try that. Okay. what's really funny is if the music gets too loud and then my avatar will start like talking for the music if it picks up too much. I pulled an all-nighter when the last season came out, and it was amazing. I would rewatch if I had time. Oh, that's a glowing recommendation. Okay, I have to add it back to my to-do list because it sounds really good. All right, so I think the team that's going to be the easiest to squish into the tiny box is going to be Team of the Crop. Just because we've got like Team Chef Turkey has this massive turkey, this massive like reptilian dinosaur looking character in it, plus 2 humanoids. So I think, and then we're adding to this team both the father and the son character. So that is a massive team. I think that team is going to have to go into this top square, which leaves us with these 2 squares for the other 2 teams. And I'm thinking Team Fungi Hops a Lot has Lily Bee, who we all know and love. Lily Bee in it. It has, what's the new comic? Huh? I like the Ford Econoline Mystery Machine in the early 2000s films. Those American vans can have it V10s from the factory. 300 bhp plus. Y'all are speaking that. Okay, you're talking. You're. That's a language I don't speak. I don't speak car. I like my car expertise goes. That's a sedan. That's a van. That's a Jeep. That's a truck. That's a minivan. That's how I work. Yeah, no hablo car, exactly. I don't speak car. I am so sorry. I do not let me mislead you with that Transformer talk earlier. I enjoy the show. I do not speak car, unfortunately. Yeah. But if you're saying that the mystery van from Scooby-Doo is cool, I agree. I think it is cool. What was added from when I was last here? Okay, so roses are purple. Previously, in the breakfast round, we had every team made their dish. We had salmon and cream cheese on toast by Team of the Crop. We had M&M pancakes by Fungi Hops a Lot team. Boo, 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 boo. This one right here. And then from this team, we had a little switcheroo. They were sabotaged by this table over here, and they got salt for sugar, and their pie, they were making a pie. You can see that right here, the pie. And you can see him taste testing said pie with trepidation. I don't remember what flavor of pie, unfortunately, but that's what they were making. And then this team made a fruit cake, I believe, a fruit fondue. You can hear they're arguing about natural sugars versus cane sugar. And the judges rolled in their decision and eliminated Team Bakery Bandits for cheating, and then gave the win to Chef Turkey, who were sabotaged, despite their dish creating this face from our taste tester character. And that brings us up to speed, because now they are being carted off to the dungeon for cheating. And we are now entering round 2 for lunch. Death-flavored pie, yeah. I'm sure it was very, very, very dry and salty and probably just, he needs a glass of water after that one. So for round 2, we've added these new characters from new submissions that we received in the chat during the previous live stream, and they are going to join our remaining teams. It probably wasn't good at all. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted me to eat that pie, I'd pass. Pass. Please give me the M&M pancakes instead, or the salmon on toast, please. But not the pie. Thank you very much. So yeah. That's basically where we're at. We're now entering the lunch round because there's 3 rounds to this bake-off, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And by the end of that, we will have ourselves a winner because we have 3 teams remaining. So one will get eliminated during lunch, which means we'll have 2 teams remaining for breakfast round. And when we pick our winner from the breakfast round and our person who loses, we obviously have just the one team, which ends the contest. And we have ourselves our winning team for breakfast. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a nice... it worked out nicely as far as like the amount of teams that we had. But rather than entering a team late into the competition, we've decided to disseminate characters to said teams that already exist. And they're gonna have to learn to work together with their new add-ons. So right, so Team Chef Turkey up first with our new characters. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to kind of go by size here, right? So our biggest guy, put this up here for him. So we can kind of like, our big guy is this raptor looking character, and he's gonna just sort of like take up this space. This is him there on that corner, which means I kind of want to put Gobble Gobble Chef Turkey here. And I'm gonna sort of like use his poofy hat to go up to the top here. And then we have sort of, I know that that's terrible. Like it's just a placeholder, guys. It looks more like a pincher than, it doesn't look like a beak at all. That just looked like a pincher. Okay, so here's we're just gonna do the head. How about that? We'll just a head and a neck. And then our big round turkey body, and then like obviously our turkey tail that looks like a handprint that you would make in like elementary school for Thanksgiving, for the Americans among us who do that in primary school. Yeah. So here's Chef Turkey, Gobble Gobble, give him some feet here, maybe like not all facing the same way. There we go. And so for size scale, this guy's up here, this guy's here. We're gonna bring our humans kind of like down here. So we'll do, maybe it's easier from this side. A head here for that guy. A head here for this guy. So we've got the cowboy, right? There's our cowboy hat for that guy. It's placeholder. Just sketching in some placements. And then we've got the sleepy guy. For once, he's going to have to be awake. This fella right here. In every panel we've seen him in, he's been conked out. So, yeah, see right there? We're going to have to wake him up for this one. He's going to have to be on his toes. Not literally, but we just kind of want to stand this guy up, right? So here we have this dude here. And now we're going to add, and did we get a height reference for, I'm not going to pronounce this right. Holin? I know that's not right. The father-son pairing. I'm going to have to go back to the other stream at some point just to relearn the pronunciation for this, because it is not phonetic. It does not get pronounced how it looks, how it reads. He could be on autopilot, right? We need to have like like a little puppet string to hold him upright. And then somebody else could be puppeting him. Am I saying that right? I don't know how to say it correctly. I'm sorry. Or to pronounce whole eye on. Okay. Whole eye on. That's it. Thank you. Whole eye in. Whole eye in. I thought so. I thought it was in at the end. Whole eye in. So this guy, is he like height wise? Is he gonna be this like the height of a man? Like the height of this guy? Is his head like right here in like same height range, and then the little guy's down here? Does that sound right? Is that like where he should stand is on the height chart? If we were doing like a height chart, is this where he would be, like up here? Does that seem accurate? I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. I feel like the music has been just sort of like, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. Let's try another one. I'd say a little taller than the average man. Okay, so we'll boost him up a little bit higher. Let's bring that up a tiny bit. We'll kind of like make him the height of like this guy's cowboy hat. So we'll bring him up here. And then the little guy will be down here. And so that'll be our Team Chef Turkey team. That's our lineup. And then the guys like head spike things kind of look like this. And they go kind of Guardians of the Galaxy style with the way the dude has like that you know what I'm talking about. He's got the whistling dart, and he has the headpiece that helps him like, you know, control it. I feel like they're you know, it has that shape is what I'm saying. I know that I'm not being the most articulate right now, but like that's the idea. That's what I'm trying to say. So here we have these guys. I guess they need some bodies, so let's bring in some shapes for them to just sort of like map this out. There we go. And then same with him, we need to bring in some shapes to help map this out. And then our little guy here also needs, there we go. They need arms, clearly. But yeah. We're kind of hitting, we're getting there. Actually, I kind of want to bring Chef Turkey's arm out here, like forward facing, so that we're getting just a little bit more of a silhouette there. There we go. Put barn dance in the search bar for some good music. Barn dance. Okay, let's see. Let's look for barn dance. Here you go. Rural Stride. The Queen will see you in local saloon. That's what came up. All right, let's see. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if it needs to be turned up or if it's loud enough. You tell me. Okay, and then what did we decide? We decided that the team that would go in here would be, for a short minute, I got Zella, my mom corgi, to watch the stream. Aww, for a split second. It's very quiet. Okay, I can bring this up. Is that better? Let me know. Oh, that's right. I told you, like, if the music's loud enough, my avatar will start, like, mouthing the music. See? I can always adjust. Let me see. I can adjust the sensitivity so that we don't see that. There we go. That should be a little better, hopefully. You can hear it better. Okay, good. All right. And I'm just going to take a sneak peek at the screen because I just want to make sure you guys are seeing this clearly and I'm not just pencil scratching invisible lines that you can't see. You can never be too sure with pencil marks because sometimes it looks like magic sometimes when I watch somebody go in to like draw even on a speed paint. Like oh, they bring in the pen and they just start making marks and it's like the confidence, the perfect execution, how? And then if you look really hard, you can see the pencil marks, the very lightly sketched in pencil marks that the camera just isn't picking up. And it's like, oh, there is a sketch there. They didn't show us that part of the video, probably because it's not exciting and it's barely visible if they were to show us that part of the recording. But anyway, I digress. We are feeling much more upbeat now with this barn music. Wow. Nice choice. Nice choice. I appreciate the suggestion. You can hear it better. Yeah, no, I did read that before. Okay, good. All right, so we have 2 more teams that we gotta scratch in here. So we need to add Laurel Green to Team Fungi Hops a Lot, and I feel like their team's gonna be take up more space just in general than Team of the Crop. So I think Team of the Crop I want to do in this box, and I think the way we can do this, so we need Team of the Crop is Dave, and who's the new person? Pizza Demon Chan. Oh, but she's got those massive wings too, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I should put Team Fungi Hops a Lot here then. Yeah, I think so, because they don't have the big wings to fit into the panel. Because Pizza Demon Chan has these, right? Like these wings back here. These cheese pizza wings that take up a lot of width, I would say. All right, that means Laurel Green, right here, Laurel Green is gonna have to come down here into this box with Team Fungi Hops a Lot. So I think she's gonna be one of the taller ones. So we're gonna put her maybe in the back. We're gonna make this like a group picture, right? Like they're bunching together for like one of those photo booth photos, right? So we've got Laurel Green here. We're gonna give her, I'm gonna just kind of like bring in these like curtain bangs to sort of like say like this one is Laurel Green. And then we've got like the bun at the top. There we go. So Laurel Green here. And then this team also has Mrs. Claus, but you know, not like Santa's Mrs. Claus, like the other Mrs. Claus. So this Mrs. Claus right here. Am I getting that into the shot? Is that in the shot? Yes. So this one, Mrs. Claus here. Gotta add her. This, let's see, what else do we got? What if we went with a beach day theme? What kind of music will that get us? There we go. I feel like that's a little bit more my a little bit more my speed. All right, so I am going to, the wings can change their toppings like a chameleon. Oh, ooh, that is a nice feature. I like that. That's cool. Mrs. Claus goes here, and I'm gonna look at her bonnet again because I'm not gonna remember from like just pure memory how to draw this. So I'm gonna page back a little bit. Bear with me, folks. We're gonna take a look at, okay, so it's a little bit kind of like a square top, like that, with ruffles under it. Okay, so Mrs. Claus, I'm gonna stick her here, but then like square top hat with some ruffles. And that's how we know this one's Mrs. Claus. Okay, so that's gonna be her. Who else is on this team? We have, so what foods are they all making? I am pretty convinced that Pizza Demon Chan's team, yep, see Sam beat me to it, is making pizza. But I don't know for the rest of them. We still need some food suggestions. So let's figure out, what do you guys think would make a great bake-off? Remember bake-off, it's a bake-off lunch menu item. Like what could we make for lunch? Throw it in the chat, let me know. So then we have Mia, Candy, and so that's who I gotta draw in here in this like photo booth thing. So Mia, Candy, and Lily B. So I think I'm gonna put Mia in the middle here of these two. She's a little bit shorter. So Mia, doesn't she have a hat too? Am I? Yeah. She's got like one of those sort of floppy hats, like one of those artist hats, right? Like it's just a little floppy artist hat, like that. So that's Mia. She's got bangs and sort of space, like low space buns, like that. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. When it comes to dessert time, Hawaiian and rice can definitely help with their marshmallow expertise. Yes, yes, yes. That is right. They're bringing marshmallows. Like, should I draw? Wait, should I put a marshmallow on this tong? Like, should we have like a marshmallow here? Because that's what that is. So there's little marshmallow pokers for, you know, for like camping. So marshmallows, pizzas, and boba tirista. So their expertise in their own like food related specialty, which makes them, it's kind of like adding like surprise guest expert joins your team, you know? Bless you. Thank you so much. I'm trying to think of baked lunch foods and I can't think. Yeah, I know pizza is like the obvious one, right? Because we do bake pizza. Marshmallow pizza. Oh no. They're on separate teams though. They're not on the same team. The marshmallow and the pizza experts are not on the same team. Oh, all those hearts. Thank you. Oh, right. We were in the middle of like plunking out some characters here. So then we have, I'm going to give the little bunny cheeks because we know that this is Lily Bee. We've got Lily Bee down here. We got to give Lily Bee her Lily Bee ears. So there we've got the bunny for Lily Bee. And then Candy the kangaroo. Candy with a K. I'm trying to think how, face shape for Candy. Let's back up a sec. So Candy does have like a little bit of a squared off face with tufts of fur and the ears. Okay, so I was kind of on the right track here. We're just going to start with a little box. And then we're going to tough out some fur for the cheekies. And then the ears come up like this. And then she's got like this bang that comes in here like that. So that's Candy. They're floating heads. Oh no, I just made a bunch of floating heads. They need bodies. Ah! It looks ridiculous. I just realized I changed the colors on Ghost Anna a little bit. Oh, when? Like recently? Or during like when I did the references that I used when I drew her. What if they baked a lasagna? Yes, lasagna is a good one. That would be great for a baked lunch item. PDC's one job is to make people lust after pizza. Well, I think they're on the right track then, because pizza's already like planned for that menu item for that team. So, and speaking of that team, they're who we're drawing next. Like they're gonna get kind of like scribbled into this panel here. But I think first we gotta kind of like map out like how is this exactly happening here? Like how are the bodies fitting, right? Like I need bodies for these folks. These folks have no bodies. We need to figure out where do they go? Where do their bodies go? So here we have Mia in the middle. And then we're gonna have our bunny character here. And then Candy Kangaroo, I'm gonna have her sort of like leaning in, doing like the girl squat, you know, like when girls take pictures together and they do that like that squat lean, something like that, you know, like she's doing a squat lean into the picture, like they're really doing a photo booth picture kind of thing. And then we have back here Mrs. Claus. I'm pretty sure Mrs. Claus is wearing like a turtleneck, and we'll just kind of like bring it in like that. And then our Boba Teresta back here, she also needs like a body, so I need to bring that in as well. And then I'm just gonna have like sort of the hip tossed out this way. We're gonna like bend her like this too, like she's also kind of like leaning into the picture. There we go. Floating heads no more, they have bodies. You should totally play Funky Town Low Quality or Living Tombstone Cats 10 hours. I don't know what those are, but it sounds like something that might be copyright claims. That might get copyright claimed. Does that make sense? So I have to be very careful with what I'm playing. I don't want to, even on YouTube, like if you go to, so the way I do it, I use the YouTube Audio Library Studio, where it's specifically intended to use for video making without getting any kind of copyright strike or claim. And I no longer trust playlists on YouTube that say that they're copyright free, because I have played those in the background before, like a playlist that was pre-made on YouTube on somebody's channel who was making them supposedly for streaming. And then next thing I know, those live streams were claimed, and I like basically had to hide them, had to make them private. Yeah, I've had not any copyright strikes, thankfully, because there's a difference. But I've definitely had streams get copyright claimed, so I'm very, very cautious with what I play. Got to go. Hope you have a great day and stream. Bye. Bye, Roses. Thank you for being here. I'm so glad you were able to make the stream. Have a good day. We have one more team that needs to be composed into their panel. So let's do that. Let's compose this last team into their panel. We need to have, in this one, Pizza Demon Chan, obviously. And who else is on her team? It's Team of the Crop, so that's going to be Dave. Oh, I like this song. Sorry. I recognize this one because it's... Oh, thank you guys for the likes. Almost 10 likes. Thank you guys for being so sweet and putting likes on the stream. You're wonderful, and I appreciate you. I am going to take a sip of coffee before we move forward. And just so you guys know, on the hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you. The song we're hearing right now, this song was in my last posted video. The one about the lake. This is this song was used when I made that video, the drawing at the lake video, which was, by the way, a fantastic experience. I know that they're not anybody's favorite videos except for mine, because, you know, they're personal to me. So selfishly, I keep making them. I hope you guys don't mind. But as an experience, even if you're not that entertained by watching the travel sketchbook videos, as an experience, I do recommend taking your sketchbook out with you if you're just having like a beach day, or if you're out camping and you want something to do while you sit around the fire pit, or if you're like me and you were on the lake and you just are enjoying the scenery and you're taking in the feeling and the atmosphere and just the wonder of it all, and then just capture that experience, like make a memory by drawing on location, and that will really like embed that feeling for you, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little different when I'm trying to also trying to like film too while I'm at these places, so I don't always get like the best moments on camera because, you know, you're living in the moment, but I do try my best to capture some B-roll here and there of things that I see and do, or places I go, so I can share it with you guys, and also so I can share it with me, you know, like 40 years from now. I want to look back and see these moments of my own life. So it's a little bit selfishly motivated. And I say that to suggest to you guys that you be a little selfishly motivated too, and make these kind of memories for yourselves. Okay. Advertisement / pitch done. Let's go ahead and draw Pizza Demon Chan. I'm going to stick her right in the middle. Right here. That's not the middle. No, it is. That is the middle. I got like thrown off by this line here. And then she's got like these kind of ears that come up like this. And then, let's see, put a neck in here and a body. We'll square in a body so that I know where to put the wings. And we'll bring our pizza wings right here. She's looking like a Christmas angel. Pizza wings. things. Yeah, like that. So now we know where she's gonna go and the space that she's gonna take up. They're actually pizza horns. How so? Is it like dough? Are they like doughy, or how are they pizza horns? More details, please. More context. Did you see my question about sharing that post? If you answered it, I didn't hear it because my dad is in the kitchen doing something. I did not. Let me look back up. Okay, so I have a post on DeviantArt about Ghost Anna's color change. Where would I share the post? In Discord? Oh, yeah, you can put that in Discord into, let's see, I'm gonna take a look. I think you could just put it in general chat and I'll check that out. And then as long as it looks totally safe to share on screen, I don't have to worry about like somebody freaking out on me. Like, you know, you didn't have permission to show my whatever on a thumbnail or something. I don't know. Then yeah, I'll do a screen share and we can all look at that together. Okay, so as far as the horns go, they're soft but gain stiffness as they're slightly rolled. Okay. This music is so nice. I don't know. I love the beachy feel. Let's go to the beach and have a pina colada and eat some beachy food. Alright, but this team also has Little Green Team Fungi Hopsalot. Nope, that's this one. Team Fungi Hopsalot's over here. Pizza Demon Chan, Team of the Crop. That's Dave, our little guy Dave. Let's add Dave. All right, so Dave's down here. He's got a very round head, a very round snout, and then he's got like his like kind of flower petal-y mane. He's got like this mane. We haven't seen him in a while, actually. Oh, I miss drawing Dave. Dave is cool. We're gonna draw Dave here with his flower petal mane, and then we're going to. I'm gonna just kind of like separate those out right here because I feel like, there we go, a little more space. Blah, 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 blah. That's better. Okay, and then Dave has, we're gonna go like this. He's got like this kind of funny, like teardrop shaped body, right? And then his viney arms that kind of look like this. I'll go into more detail when I actually draw him in detail. These are all just, you know, spaced out pose, body shape, space holders kind of thing. All right, we're gonna go over here to check out. Oh, she looks so cute. What? Did you draw this? That looks amazing. Hold on, let me get the screen share up. Screen share on. Okay, look at Ghost Anna here. Hello, she's so cute. Yeah, her colors are different, I will say, because when I looked at the original reference, which was drawn on toned paper, I gave her skin tone the toned paper tone. So like she has like more of a fleshy color in the card, right? Like, so I drew a card. How do I get out of this? There we go. So first episode, Ghost Anna reads Errors in Science, main YouTube channel. Oh, this is on your YouTube? Wait a minute. We need a link. You need to link this stuff. You need to link your YouTube channel in the Discord, okay? And see that Ghost Anna and other characters are pastel colored, at least the ones I could make possible with. Okay. Cool. Yes, okay. And then I'm gonna just show real quick in case somebody wants to check it out on DeviantArt. This is your DeviantArt ID, Ian Morrison. So if anybody's looking for that, just right here, boom, 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 boom. Look where my scroll mouse is scrolling. And yeah, that's super cute. I like this. This looks adorable. I will say, just real quick, once it shows me what I'm looking for, there we go. We have ourselves Ghost Anna based on the reference art. So can you guys see that? So here she's a little bit more toned paper color because I did pull, like I literally color picked, I'm pretty sure, from the reference art, which was traditionally drawn on toned paper. Yeah, so there we go. We're gonna pop back over here to the comic book now, but And hello, we need like more music. And we're gonna, what's going on here? Why is my music not, maybe if I just, not beach day, but just beach. There we go. And I don't know, sure, this one, let's try it. Okay, hopefully that's working out. Yeah, and then the music is attributed at the top of the screen here, so you can always see the name. As long as it's working properly, you can always see the name of what song we're listening to. Okay, stop embarrassing my chibi. What? No, it's not embarrassing. Okay, thanks. Wow. It actually reminds me of the chibi and regular version of Pizza Demon Chan. Yeah. See, and I used your chibi version of your character too when I referenced, because I really liked in your chibi version the dress, because I know in the other drawing that you submitted, she was wearing kind of like a tube top. But I loved the dress. I like that it's like a pizza slice. I mean, come on. It's so cute. So yeah, definitely adore your chibi version as well. Okay, this seems weird, but I like choral chorus songs from Fortnite. That's not weird. I'm sure that the person who made them for Fortnite would be thrilled to hear that. The reference kind of shows it. They're soft but gain stiffness. Okay. All right, so then you're talking about the pizza horns there. Gotcha. Okay, I think I'm caught up. So, Pizza Demon Chan, no, sorry. Ghost Anna, her card for the trading cards is already made though. So I apologize to have to say this, but I'm not going to redraw it. Sorry, I'm not going to change the colors, unfortunately, but they're not too different. They're not too different. So I hope you don't mind, but I have 3 cards left to draw to complete the deck, and I need to press forward because it's taking me so long. Okay, good. You don't mind at all. Thank you. I gotta finish these trading cards, because I already did 2 giveaways, and I've got to ship them to those people, but I gotta finish making the cards first so that they can have them. And then, like I said before, once all the cards are made, I will do one more giveaway. So we will do another raffle during a live stream for the trading cards from this story. So we've got, I don't know how many pages we're in, but we've got this whole like comic thing going here. We've got a plot and everything, and all these characters, or as many of them as I could squeeze into one deck of cards. I know that we're still adding characters like every time we stream, so it gets a little harder to keep up. But as many of these that I can put into a deck of cards, I have. And thank you for the hearts. And we will definitely do another giveaway once the deck is complete. And 3rd time's the charm, so please stick around for live streams to get your own copy of these cards. And I will have it done by the time we complete the story. That is my goal. My goal is before we complete this competition, we will have our stream trading cards finished. That is the plan. Yeah, so let's go ahead and finish. Yes, yay, I'm seeing confetti. Yeah, that is the plan, and I'm so excited for it. I personally cannot wait to see these cards. They have been such a fun project. They look beautiful, in my personal opinion, my humble opinion. I think they're beautiful, and I'm very excited for them. And you guys have such wonderful characters, like so creative, things I would never have come up with on my own. And I think that having this collaborative collection makes it that much more special, because it's not just my thing, it's our thing. It's all of our things. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of a community and to have a group project like that. I think it's just, there are no words, it's something else. All right, let's get these characters for this final team mapped out. So we have Dave, we have Pizza Demon Chan, we have, who else is on Dave's team? We have Earl. We need Earl. So I'm gonna stick Earl up here. Woo, his head does not need to be that big. Earl's got, I think he has like kind of straight glasses, doesn't he? Or does he have round glasses? He's got round glasses. She's got triangle glasses. Where's Earl? Earl has like half moon shaped glasses. Okay, so this is who I gotta draw. I need the cat. We've got Dave. We need the cat. We need Earl. We need Chase. These are the people we need. So I'm gonna put Earl's half moon glasses here, so we know that this one's Earl. And he's got like the spiky side hair, because he's got like the friar look with the bald head on top. My first actual OC was a doodle at first, and then I made him an official OC. Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of original characters are born. I have an original character that has become so... Oh gosh, so my very first flashback. I wish I had like, woo, you know, like wobbly screen and then like a prepared flashback for you guys. But flashback to my first digital OC. Well, I mean, actually, hold up that. Okay, so my first digital OC is, well, her, but like all of them, because like I told you before, I started off as a digital artist on an iPad, and I was just kind of like finger painting on my iPad because I didn't even have a stylist back then. And I made this Zombie Chiefs comic, and yeah, so you're looking at what started off as just a doodle and then became an official OC. So that's BB, and this is kind of my comic. I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, look at this guy. Look at the face. Look at the face. Yeah, but this is Navy life for you. I was on a ship. I had nothing better to do. I mean, when I wasn't working, I worked like 14-hour shifts. It was crazy because where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Nothing. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing else to do. So you just work until the ship goes on land, basically. Yeah, finger brush, totally. Still finger paint, absolutely. Yeah, so like, this is it, guys. This was my original, and then I tried to get fancy with it. And I did get, like, by the end of this, you can see here, I was using Sketchbook Pro on an iPad. And then toward the end, when I came home, when deployment was over, I got a Wacom Bamboo tablet, plugged it into my desktop, and started drawing on there as well. So some of these are, I mean, like, all of this is iPad sketches. Everything you see on this page, iPad sketches. But then iPad sketches. And then, like, you see this is when I got, like, is that clear? Like, that's when I got on my computer. So there's slight improvement there once I did get to the computer. Long story short, that's how that happened. My origin story, drawing on an iPad on deployment, and those scribbled characters became OCs. They got a story to go with them. So sometimes we make a character, we draw them with no story in mind, and then they just sort of like give you a story. You meet them, and they give you their story. My first good character was a written version of James Bond who cleans the toilets and gets no credit. He also drives a Rover 75. I have no idea. Again, I don't speak car. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's a nice car. By the way, when you read the post about Ghostana, that project it mentioned is still in development. Okay, so it'll be a while before it's ready to have its first season made. Gotcha. Still, when you're ready, like, there's a place in the Discord to put your social links. So if you want to, like, drop your YouTube channel there and let people know when you're ready that you have your story posted, your videos are up, let us know. Okay, I got off track. We've got Earl here. I'm going to put back here Chase. Chase has, like, a longer face, so we're going to give him, like, kind of a long face like that. And he's kind of taller than Earl, too. And then I think what we need is the cat. So, and the cat, the whole thing about the cat is, like, we developed it from a square. Oh man, this is really a throwback. So let's throw back for a second, shall we? Back when we were doing shape language character design, so like you can see here with Schmeegal, it started off as this inverted trapezoid, right? And then Candy Lamity was based on a triangle. We drew her. Oh no, she was based on an hourglass. This black line is actually going over the shape that was printed into the book. So her hourglass figure was designed based on this shape practice character sheet page that we did, Dave had like a lima bean. You can kind of see it here going into the face and the body, lima bean shape that we started with. But all that to say, Zelda the cat, who was given to us by Black Cat Kitchen on YouTube, was her actual cat and channel mascot. But it came from this very boxy shape, and so we made a very boxy design for this cat's cartoon caricature. So we're going to stick with that shape language when we add them here. They've got this very square shape. And then cat ears, very triangular cat ears, of course. But it needs a tail because it's a kitty. And of course it needs a tail. So we're going to bring that in here as well. We're going to bring, and then we have little cat hands that do cat hand things. And then the legs that come up and do like, you know, kitty leg squats. And actually, I think I did the arms wrong. I think the way this works is you bring them to the center like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's right. That looks better, doesn't it? Let me push the book up a little bit so you can see kind of like this panel a little bit better. Yeah, the Rover 75 is similar to a Volkswagen Passat or Audi A4. It's not a super high level car, supercar. Okay. All right, so your James Bond character is a little bit more modest. It's a more modest janitorial James Bond. Very cool. Coffee is so good. I love coffee. Coffee is life. All right, so Chase's character, kind of like Mock. It has like this very, it's got like, Chase's character has a bit of floof in the front too. So we're not gonna want to forget that his signature look is also these very floofy bangs. That's his thing, man. So we've got Chase's hair like that. Pizza Demon Chan has she's got like the frame your face bangs and then some spiky bangs. And then we've got Earl's. Oh, we've got floating heads. Oh no, floating heads. We gotta fix this. Crazy Crafter Prime, I've gotta go now. It's thundering outside my house. Bye, be safe. Try to avoid the storm if you can. Stay indoors if you can is even better. Like, you don't want to be outside when it's gross and rainy and stuff. So we've got Chase here and Earl. Let's give them some bodies because we don't really want to keep Earl's thing too. I'm remembering is that he's got the suspenders. I'm not loving the way I did this, honestly. I think I need to move him over. Sorry, he can't stay there because it's creating really bad tangents with Zelda the cat. And I'm not, but that's the beautiful thing about doing this in pencil first and like also just lightly sketching them in without having to like sacrifice a lot of detail and then erase when it doesn't work out. We're gonna bump him over. So let's bring Earl over here. Half moon glasses, right? Spiky, like, hair, fryer hair to the sides. He's got, his thing was the suspenders. Your boy's got suspenders, so we're gonna remember to include those. And then we're gonna give him legs, like this. And Pizza Demon Chan's gonna stand in front of him, right? So I'm gonna give her a little overlap so that we can tell like layers wise. She's in the foreground, he's in the background, which means this arm can kind of like come back behind there. And this one will also come down like that. There we go. A little better, right? It's just a little it's a little things. It's a little things. So yeah, Zelda the cat, Pizza Demon Chan, which we'll get that pizza silhouette back. We're not gonna like, just because I drew the square body doesn't mean we're not gonna still give her the triangular dress. That's still gonna be there. Chase has no arms. We're gonna have to give him some arms. So yeah, we'll just put them in there like that. And there we have it, folks. that is our... You have made it to the stream, Bing. Hello. You made it just in time to see the team lineups come together. So we've got... I'm going to darken this one a little bit because I can see that it's not very visible on the screen. So let's bring this kind of placeholder in a little bit darker so we can see what we're doing here. We've got ourselves our final teams, the remaining teams for this round, for the lunch round. And these are, were you here last time for the last live stream? These are the new characters that are joining the remaining teams in the competition. So we've got Team Chef Turkey, we've got Team Fungi Hopsalot, and we've got Team of the Crop over here, all receiving new teammates. We're receiving Hol Ian and his son Rice on this team, and we are receiving, back here, the Bobarista for this team, Laura, that's Laurel Green. And on this team here, right in the center with the pizza wings, is Pizza Demon Chan, who will be joining Team of the Crop. So, all of that said, we are heading into round 2, the lunch round for this competition. And if you remember before, this is how round 1 ended. And yeah, our new foodie experts, Pizza Demon Chan of Pizza, the father-son duo with their marshmallow toasting, and our Bobarista, Laurel Green, are joining these teams for the lunch round. And next stream, we will be on a new page. I can preview our panels. What are we working with? These are the panels we're working with. So we've got some interesting slanted panels to tell our narrative. These are going to be... this is going to be the next stream where we are actually doing the lunch round competition. So here we're going to have all the action. And right here we are doing all of our exposition for our next round, kind of like explaining the round, explaining the new characters. Next time we come back here, we are going to actually throw down some lunch. We're going to throw down some lunch. But that is it for today, friends. I'm so sorry, being that you only caught the very, I guess, finale of the stream, but I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you got to see, like, what we did, and I'm going to finish these off screen. We might, I don't like coloring on stream because it's not much decision making for you guys, so we're gonna... You've been betrayed. I'm so sorry, Bing. I know. It's so unfortunate, the timing. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this off screen so that next time we come back here, we're not coming back to this page a third time. So this was last stream. This is this stream. Next stream, we're on a new page and we're gonna start the lunch round. So I'm gonna finish this off screen just so that we can keep moving forward. And thank you guys so much for being here, for being joining me on stream, for the likes. I know you guys were dropping likes and also saying in the chat, like, supporting each other and like hyping each other up for that. So thank you so much. I am glad we got to do this, and I look forward to the next one as well. And also stream trading cards, that's still happening. So keep an eye out. I am almost done with the deck, and then we will be doing our final trading card giveaway, and obviously an unboxing / reveal video for the prints once they arrive. I guess that's everything, so I will see you all later. Thanks for being here, and see you next time. Bye!